Hey, welcome to my sad little happy place here in the parking lot of Burger King, where I have just taken the receipt I got from my last trip to Burger King last week and went online, typed in my survey code, and then did a survey, received a validation code, and wrote it on the back of this, which it's going to give me a free Whopper with the purchase of a small fries and drink, where I will be substituting in a possible Whopper. It's an upcharge, grand total $9. For you, if you do this and just get a Whopper, it'll be $6-ish. I'm glad to be here. I've been coming to Burger King twice a week, it seems like. Maybe even 3 times, doubling up. But my storage unit fee went up. They went up $10. So I just thought, I should offset that. I probably shouldn't be going to Burger King more than once a week. So I'm just going to cut back to once a week at Burger King. Damn it. I've got to pee so bad. Ugh. Maybe that'll be my thumbnail this time. It seems like every time when I try to, pose for the thumbnail, that's never what I use as a thumbnail, but I just feel obligated to do it anyway. But no, I'm not trying to get in the habit of peeing on these videos. I like peeing in a cup instead of in my car, instead of going inside. But I don't mind peeing in my house. I guess I just don't think of it, or maybe I don't have to go as bad. I basically come here after I drop my kid off at school. I dropped my 2 older kids off earlier, and then I go back to the house. I would have the opportunity to use the restroom there, but a lot of times I'm just getting the youngest ready for her school, and then I just take her, and then I realize when I get here, like, shit, I gotta pee really bad, and then, so, I don't know, maybe I can hold it, probably not. Hey, let's get the show on the road, no sense in trying to figure out why drag out the beginning of this, Oh man, what is that? That's Donald Fagen's 1993 album, Kamakiriad. I just, I had it in my car, and I got it recently, and I didn't, for the mood I was in at the time. I got it at this thrift store that's here next to the Burger King, and at the time maybe I wasn't in the mood for it, and I'm still not totally in the mood for it. It just, kind of reeks of early '90s stuff. It almost has like a 90s Casio keyboard rhythm accompaniment, with like the, like the chord, keyboard chords and bass stuff and drums. It just has that like extremely tight, overly processed, overly produced thing, which, it's not bad. It's just funny. Sometimes it works really well. I guess if somebody's not trying to be tongue-in-cheek and they're doing it genuinely, and this music has a certain quality, it's okay. But I don't know. Donald Fagen and Walter Becker, they were just really, they went off the deep end with trying to find the ultimate groove. It's still enjoyable. That's the only thing I don't like about them. is that they were too obsessed with finding the ultimate groove, which began with in the, I mean, most people have heard about the stories about them in the studio for the making of Asia and how difficult it was, and using like trying out 10 drummers per track. I guess that's kind of like the, where they realized like where their obsessions kind of was fostered. And then for the making of Gaucho, which came after Asia, they had their engineer build a drum machine, which I guess was the first sample-based drum machine. It kind of beat Roger Lenz by several months or something, called Wendell. And they used it on a couple of tracks, but it, it was just too, for them, it wasn't good enough. I mean, I thought it was great. I think it's great. But, then they kind of went back to trying to get drummers to play like a drum machine. And, it sounded great. I thought it was all in their heads. It was just completely all in their heads. They just were, it seems like every musician has some kind of a item in their knocking around their brain that can potentially cause a downward spiral to some degree. Maybe chasing a guitar tone, or a snare sound, or the perfect bass compression. I don't know. I mean, just whatever, for whatever instrument or whatever angle it pops up in. For them, it was wanting to find the ultimate groove. And as they moved through the 80s, they really didn't do anything much in the 80s and late 80s. And then the early 90s, they kind of reactivated themselves with Steely Dan, and got with real drummers, and I guess Ricky Lawson, and who else they have? Dennis Chambers, I guess, played with them. Wasn't good enough. And then they discovered Keith Carlock. He was like, I guess he's like a demon. Keith Carlock, or he was created by demons. He was like came out of a demon egg, and he was hatched just for the purpose of catering to Walter Becker and Donald Fagen's obsession with ultimate groove. Because once they found him, they were like, oh my gosh, this guy can just be the monodynamic, pre-compressed drummer that is better than a drum machine to them. Oh my God, he's so terrible. He's so fucking terrible. Jesus Christ, Keith Carlock. Oh man. And then I don't want to get in. Oh wow, holy shit! I didn't even realize, like, I'm at Burger King. I'm just going off on something that I should not have wasted this much time. I can talk about Keith Carlock another time, but let's get back to this. Anyway, Comic Kyriad is just funny because it's really where I feel like Donald Fagen's his obsession, it really first kind of bubbles to the surface. It's the first bubble that comes to the surface, and where you see that what they're after, and the guitar tones sound like Casio keyboard patches. I mean, everything is just so, it's like, oh, it's crazy. But it's, I don't know, I was just thinking, I saw the CD and I was like, you know what, I'll listen to it again. Maybe I wasn't in the mood, and I'm enjoying it more. But end of story. Let's get on to the Burger King. Let's get to the Burger King. All right, so now my favorite part here, home of the Whopper. And I'll just, which I'm sure I will not use as a thumbnail. Oh God, you know what? One of these days, who knows? Maybe on one of these videos, you'll see where I've actually fixed my window and door handle, and don't have to lean back to take an order, do an order.
Where you go? How can I help you?
Hi, I have a survey code. Guadalupe. Emily?
I'm sorry, at the moment we don't have the Impossible.
Oh no, really? Did
Yeah.
I use them all up?
No, I'm not sure. They're coming with some, but I don't know when they'll be.
Oh man, that is so depressing. Oh my gosh. Oh well. Okay. Well, I guess I'll see you next time. When do you think they'll be in here in the next couple days or anything, or no?
Yeah, they will. They're coming today with some, but I don't know when they'll get here.
Okay.
Maybe for lunch they'll be here.
Okay. Well, is this Emily?
Yes.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Sorry about that.
Okay, bye. Yeah. I'm devastated. I'm devastated. I'm devastated. Now I just gotta go. What? And the mountain of ice is completely melted. Now there's like a lump of coal in a black spot where there's. It looks like a lump of coal. Maybe it's just a piece of a tire. Can you believe this? There's no Impossible Whoppers. I mean, at least they're coming in. Jesus. No Impossible Whoppers. Let me show you then. I don't know if you can see it. Holy shit. This is what do I do about this? What do I do about this? Okay, well, I guess I'm really, this throws me for a loop. No Burger King today. I feel like I want to cry. No Golden Crunch. Well, I guess I could go to another Burger King. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll do that, and I'll just use CapCut or whatever to put the two videos together. I just learned to do that. Okay, all right. I gotta move on. This is just okay. Video over. I'm sorry. Or maybe no. Wait. I think I'm gonna go to another Burger King. So this may be over, or I may go to another Burger King and then stitch that onto this video. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. All right. I'll see you next time. Bye. Or maybe not bye. Maybe it's just a continuation. Either way.